New Yorkers vote for you, Brooklynites vote for you?
Okay, so my name is Athena Clarke, and Brooklynites should vote for me because I am a Brooklynite. I have Jamaican backgrounds. Both my parents were born there, and I was a former teacher for elementary schools in Marine Park. And I'm running because I feel like people that are like us need to be the ones that are in office.
It seems as if there are certain laws that need to be changed. We have an issue with remnants of COVID being around. So you want to tell us how you see that as it as it concerns you?
Okay, so I was a teacher. I was tenured, and I was teaching in Marine Park. And when the COVID mandates happened, we had to choose whether to get the vaccine or to ultimately lose our job. So I chose the latter. I chose not to get the vaccine, and through tenure law we're supposed to get due process, and that didn't happen through the city. Thousands of teachers, along with firefighters, police officers, we all were terminated without our due process. We went through the court system seeking the due process, and ultimately the courts did not rule in our favor, and that's what propelled me to run, because we have these contracts. We were told when we were growing up to go to school, get your degree, get a good job, and everyone believes that a city job is supposed to be a secure job. And I want to change the legislation behind that so that if in fact another pandemic were to occur, that people's jobs are secure. That's our bread and butter, and if you can't work, you can't survive.
So in terms of security with the jobs, we know that a lot of elders are getting up there, but we have no advantage, no health advantage, like human.
Because of
so is that something you'll think about?
Definitely something I think about. I don't think it's fair that people work their entire lives to get their pension, get their Medicare, and then when they're retired, you switch it up on them. That's not the American dream, and it's not fair to people. Like, how are they supposed to make ends meet at the end, coming to the end of your life? I don't want to say you're going to pass early, but when you're coming up in age, that's when you need your health care the most, right? Thank God right now I'm young, I have age on my side, I have youth on my side, but when I get up in age, that's when we need our healthcare. That's when our seniors need us the most, and we can't abandon our seniors who paved the way for so many of us.
You're on the Republican line.
I am.
So with the health insurance being cut by your president, how would you be able to minimize the impact? As you're saying, you want to protect elderlies, but if the healthcare has been given up, we know that Obamacare is under fire. How are you going to compensate with that?
Well, we will have to see how it turns up with the president, because I know he may have cut healthcare, but in New York City, working with whoever the mayor is and the state, see how we can rectify that situation, because healthcare was also affected here in New York when the mayor was trying to make a deal. Of course, he pulled back on it when he was running before he dropped out of the race, but to settle what we're doing here in New York City.
And why should we vote for you?
Vote for me because I'm one of the people. I'm on the ground with everyone. I'm hitting the streets day to day, speaking to residents, and they're telling me their concerns, and your concerns are actually my concerns too. I'm concerned about, I have a daughter. She's only 2, but I'm concerned about what her future is going to look like. Future home ownership. I'm not a homeowner as yet, and I want a better future for all of us, for our kids, for the seniors, for ourselves.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.